what we got now. So let's get into the meat of, I guess, the headline. We've got some other topics to cover as well, but what's our headline? Well, our headline is Bob Iger wants Disney out of the culture wars. And I mean, that's like a press X the doubt situation, isn't it? They've been saying this for ages. But this is kind of new. So, report the Walt Disney Company CEO Bob Iger wants to quiet the noise regarding culture war issues because they're not healthy for Disney's business. Are you admitting get woke, go broke now? What's going on?
Yeah, and I don't ever see him reversing course on the
No.
getting woke part.
No, never. So, a new report claims that the Walt Disney Company CEO Bob Iger wants to quiet the noise surrounding culture war issues because he does not see them as healthy for the company's business. Obviously.
Duh.
Einstein, like, for God's sake. Oh, let's post a bunch of polarizing stuff.
When did this
It's not
article
done
come out?
well.
When
This
did
is
this come
today.
out?
This is
Today?
today.
Is he
Yeah.
just now figuring this out? I mean,
Apparently so. Apparently so.
good
Oh,
Lord.
let's post, really divisive rhetoric and stuff. Oh, half my business
Yeah.
is gone.
Well, after observing what happened to Bud Light, I don't think
Uh,
this is good for companies. All right, Bob.
Unbelievable. So, Needham financial analyst Laura Martin recently attended a 120-person investor event at Walt Disney World and reported on September 20th, so yesterday, that during this event, Bob Iger explicitly stated he wanted to quiet the noise on culture war issues. In Martin's report, which she provided to this website Bounding into Comics, she explained that Iger believes content should be entertaining, not issues focused. Well, you're going to have to delete and discontinue a whole bunch of your shows and your movies,
Yeah,
then, aren't
a
you?
whole bunch.
Because they are literally all about that.
Yeah.
That's the entire reason since the inception point of some of these programs. The entire reason for their being. Unbelievable.
Did
So
they ask him
furthermore,
about ESG money?
I have
In
no
this,
idea. So furthermore, she detailed that Iger's key goal is to quiet the noise because culture wars are not healthy for Disney's business. What? He said this before as well to CNBC, David Faber in July. But this is nonsense. They've been saying this for ages.
nothing's gonna change. It's gonna be
Oh,
business as usual.
he did not want to be involved in a culture war, but in Martin's report, it's merely about quieting the noise. So he said before that he wants the CNBC. He was like, I don't want to be involved in a culture war. In this Laura Martin's report, it's like, oh no, we just got to quiet the noise. Which is which? So looking at Martin's report cynically, it's not hard to see that Iger wants to continue being involved in the culture war issues. Obviously, they do. And again, as you just pointed out, ESG. That sweet ESG money. Their employee trainings are everything's garbage that they do. So he doesn't want the company's role in the culture war to be so prominent. He wants it suppressed and quieted. I would say that's probably accurate, to be fair.
Yep. He doesn't want people talking about it all the time, and he doesn't want to, and he doesn't even want to reference it.
Yeah. So Martin's report, it would seem that Iger does indeed, if you look at it from a favourable standpoint, wants to remove the company from the culture wars that he embroiled it in. However, his words have so far not been followed by any actions. In fact, at the end of August, the company hired Joe Biden's former national traveling press secretary, Remy Yamamoto, to be the company's vice president of media relations for its television division. Variety reported that one of her main duties would be to oversee crisis communications and issues-oriented messaging.
Right.
So just lies, I guess, and cover up. On the Disney Plus front, the company is still pushing the cultural agenda with their upcoming Percy Jackson and the Olympian series from Disney Plus. The series creator Rick Riordan recently defended his and the company's decision to replace a number of characters by claiming it was so that everyone could look at this series and see themselves. It's a fucking fantasy series about demigods, you dipshit. No one can see themselves as a demigod. What?
Yeah. Dumb.
It annoys me. So what do we think?
What did it say about white people?
So the so-called diversity agenda that Reardon espoused was exposed as a racist anti-white agenda by Emily Goldstein in a thought catalogue back in 2019. This isn't them saying it. This is Emily Goldstein saying it. Diversity is about getting rid of white people, and that's a good thing. I'm extremely glad that the white race is dying, and you should be too. White people do not have a right to exist, period. I mean, this is just a racist. Like, that's insane. That is insane. You need it. You need to get off the internet, love. Go outside. Go walk a dog or pet some rabbits or something.
The thing is, people like could say stuff like this today, and there's literally no ramifications for it at all. If you say it about another race, oh man, you are canceled. Nobody will ever talk to you again. It's insane, absolutely insane.
Diversity is indeed white genocide, and white genocide is exactly what the world needs more than anything. Well, look, I'll tell you this: no, they don't. They don't. No, the British Empire was fantastic for a reason and brought the world many fantastic things, and that was predominantly white. So no, go home, go away.
So is the United States, and it's pretty much the sole superpower in the world right now. Well, us and China.
They're going through all of the stuff happening at Disney parks to point out that they're still embroiled in the cultural. I mean, this is all that white stuff. That's bloody insane. Don't be racist, ladies and gents, to anyone. It's stupid.
Yeah,
I've never understood that. I don't get it. I never understood it. Anyway, whatever. I'm not going to get into that. But what do we think? What do we think of Bob Iger getting at the culture war? I mean, it's not going to happen, is it? Let's be honest.
As Mexican Iron Man would say, "Dang it, Bob."
Mexican Iron Man's in the chat, actually.
Yeah, he's listening.
He literally did say, "Dang it, Bob!" Look.
Yeah.
Don't believe Bob. Dang it, Bob. Yeah.
Yeah, this is Bob Iger is, neck deep in the culture war. Disney's a part of culture. The ESG money, the agenda. We've seen all the leaked board meetings, on the gay agenda and the trans stuff and all that. Like, you're literally right in the middle of it, Bob. Just saying these words changes nothing, because at the core of the core of the company, all these people are employed there. They're all pushing for it. They're all wanting it. The whole ESG thing is pushing it, and it is what it is. I mean, you can say I don't want to be involved. Well, you're involved whether you want to be or not. The only way to not be involved is to fire all the activists within the company and get back to making family-friendly content that has no agenda or messaging or anything like that, other than outside of just the normal moral stuff of good and bad and that sort of stuff, like like the old classic Disney movies used to do. So yeah, his comments are a joke.
Yeah, it's not going to happen, ladies and gents. Of course it's not. Bob Iger getting out of the culture war. Mate, I believe that when a fucking unicorn comes and pisses in my garden. All right? It's not going to happen. It's just not going to happen. And the thing is, I don't want Disney to be terrible. I want Disney to be good. The more better products that we have out there, the better, And I mean, I remember a time not that long ago, kind of long ago now, Disney's last great film. What did they make that was so good? Tron Legacy. I love me some Tron Legacy.
Love Tron Legacy.
Yeah, they can make good films.
Yeah,
they could anyway. But they just need to stop riding. A lot of it is, it's not just a Disney issue. It's a studio-wide issue. You need to get off the dick of the Academy and their stupid quota for everything. Get off. Stop riding their dick. You literally give the Academy powers by adhering to their quotas. Just say, we don't care about an Oscar. No one watches them anymore, so we don't care, actually. See you later.